Disabled wife inherits over $100,000, but I refuse to let her spend a dime on herself. Am I the a-hole?
She doesn't need a wheelchair.
All that money in your bank account, you can't use it.
Can't use it.
You're not allowed.
I won't.
How dare you think just because it's in your bank account, then you deserve to spend that money? Before the birth of our daughter, my wife and I both worked full-time in low, middle-earning jobs, with my wife earning a bit more than I did, but not by much. My wife returned to work out of necessity when our daughter was 3 months old. Her mental health became pretty bad, and she has a minor disability that makes work life a little hard, and she found it a bit worse after having our daughter. But we had to do what we had to do.
I don't like how in these Reddit stories they never say what the disability is. They always keep us guessing. I'm always guessing ADHD.
Which is funny because they're already sharing like such insanely personal details.
I know.
My wife's grandma, who sort of raised her and was her only family, passed away sadly when our daughter was 6 months old. But my wife inherited everything she owned.
From the aunt dying?
Big windfall. Now, it was a big inheritance. Not enough for both of us to immediately retire, but a lot. Enough for us to buy a decent house outright, a new car each, and to put some away for a comfortable retirement.
That's a pretty hefty inheritance.
Shortly after her grandma died, my wife stopped working and became a stay-at-home mom, partially due to grief and struggles at her job, and a bit because she would have always preferred to stay at home with our daughter.
Yeah, she won the dead grandma lottery.
Like, come on, why not? Be what you want to be at that point.
Bing, bing, bing.
The thing is, though, I would rather not work and be a stay-at-home dad too, but I've been sucking it up because we all need an income to get by. Now, my wife spoke to me recently about how to budget so we can live off of my income. She's been dipping into her savings to pull her weight, but now that's all tied up in investments. I said if I'm the one who has to work, and I'd rather not, I don't think that I should have to spend my money funding her hobbies and spending money.
So your girl just inherited $500 million, which you're benefiting from
Yep.
the house and
New
the
house, new
cars
car.
and the investment.
His own new car, like specifically just for him.
And you're saying, I feel like you're not pulling your fair share here.
You know, that McDonald's, come on.
No, that gym membership,
What are you doing?
cut it out.
Get it out of here. If she chooses not to work, then she can buy clothes at the charity shop instead of new ones.
No.
And get a friend to cut her hair for free, etc.
Bro, you what?
All she has to do is wear a potato sack and cut her own hair and eat crumbs. Then everything is fair.
I have no idea why you would want your wife to like literally live in the sewer.
Sam, you know we talk about a lot of really hard situations on this podcast.
Oh, baby, the hardest.
And you know, Sam, that's not the only thing that we need hard in this world.
Fellas, if you're trying to play a little game of hide the zucchini and you want that zucchini to be nice, firm, and strong, I think you're gonna want to hear about our next sponsor.
We are working with Blue Chew, ladies and gentlemen. Blue Chew tablets. It is the best option to get your wiener stiff.
And you might be like, oh, I don't need it. But hey, you never know until you try. You could already be Arnold Schwarzenegger, but what if you were Superman? What if you were Tom Brady throwing spirals every freaking day in the bedroom?
That's right, guys. Blue Chew wants you to have better sex.
And I do too, personally.
We want your dongs rock hard. Discover all your options at bluechew.com. Just chew it and do it, baby.
And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code OKOP at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. I'm like free, like actually free. That's bluechew.com. Promo code OKOP to receive your first month free.
Come on.
Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And I just want to thank Blue Chew one more time for sponsoring this podcast and making the hard things hard and our life easy.
Oh, yes. Back to the episode. She can get a job working a night shift or start an online business or something to fund her spending money. Now, I'm happy to pay for stuff for our daughter, seeing as she's my responsibility, so I don't think I'm being unreasonable here. I work 36 hours a week, and I already pay for the bills and food.
That's low-key not a lot of hours.
She said that that's not fair, and if I get to enjoy my gym membership and hobbies like video games, but the difference is I'm paying for them with my money.
Where did you think you got this house and this car? I don't
literally
like.
it's so confused.
The pea brain on this guy. This is like his brain is like that big, bro.
Now, my wife said her inheritance was worth more than if she spent her whole life working, and without that, both of us would be working anyway and having higher expenses from paying a mortgage and car loans. So I should count that as her contribution and share my money with her.
Well, Well, that's stupid.
Yep. That's
This
utterly
guy's an
ridiculous.
absolute, like, numbnuts. I mean, all right, first, I want to know what everyone else thinks.
Yeah.
Like, please put it in the comments. I think this guy's being completely unreasonable.
Completely.
He's not taking into account that his wife, with the inheritance she got, invested in their life. I honestly think like a solution might be to have her charge him rent. So he feels
Yes.
like they're like if you want to keep the finances separate or something, or he's like feeling insecurity about that, like, all right, she owns this, charge him rent.
I mean, I think the best thing to split is them.
Honestly, this guy sounds like a nincompoop.
Literally, like
Nincompoop.
why would she continue to?
I mean, the kid makes it more complicated. Is crazy usually is like when people write these Reddit stories, they're writing from their perspective.
Yes.
Right. And so they're already biased and selecting information.
Yes.
And when someone looks so obviously like an asshole from their own point of view, cherry picking the information that
Makes them
they
look
want
best.
in the story that makes it look best. Like, this guy's probably even
Yes.